Hello dear students, today we are going to see how 8051 microcontroller interfaces stepper motor. First understand what is stepper motor. Stepper motor is a widely used device that translates the electric signals into the mechanical movements. Stepper motor is used in the application for position control such as disk drives, dot matrix printer, robotics, etc. Stepper motors commonly have a permanent magnet called as a rotor or shaft surrounded by the stator. As you can see in the figure, this magnet, which have north pole and south pole, is permanently available in the stepper motor, and that is called as a rotor, and around that rotor four stators are available, that is A, B, C and D stators. Okay, commonly used stepper motors have four stator windings. As you can see in the figure, there are four stator windings, that is A, B, C and D, and those four stator windings are paired with a center tapped common. Those stepper motors are paired by the center tapped, that is common. Such motors are called as a four-phase or unipolar stepper motors. The center tap allows a change of current direction in each of these two coils when winding is grounded, resulting in the polarity change of the stator. The direction of rotation is detected by the stator poles. The stator poles are determined by the current sent through the wire coils. As the direction of current is changed, the polarity also gets changed, causing the reverse motion of the rotor. As we can see in the figure, there are four windings, that is A, B, C, D windings, which are paired by the tapped center tap named called as a common, and whenever the current will be thrown to that common, the direction of the rotation will be changed. That stepper motor can rotate in the clockwise direction or it can be rotated in the anti-clockwise direction. When there is a pair of A and D windings, that is A and D, and after that when there is a pair of A and B, then B and C, that stepper motor rotates in the clockwise direction because current is supplied to those two windings in a pair form. Okay, and when there is a pair of C and D winding first, and then the pair of B and C winding, and then the pair of AB, and last the pair of AD, then stepper motor rotates in the anti-clockwise direction. Unipolar stepper motors can have three modes. First one is wave drive mode, second one is full drive mode, and third one is half drive mode. In the wave drive mode, only one electromagnet is supplied with the current at a single time. It requires less power consumption. It is chosen when power consumption fact is more important. The second mode is full drive mode. The two magnets are supplied with the current at a single time, and it has a high power consumption. Then the third one is half drive mode. It is a combination of both. One and two electromagnets are alternatively supplied with the current, and it is chosen when we want to increase the angular resolution of the motor. Now let us see what is step angle. Step angle is defined as the minimum degree of rotation associated with a single step. Total number of steps needed to rotate 360 degrees is steps per revolution. If you want to calculate the number of steps per revolution, you will get the number of steps revolution equal to 360 degree divided by step angle, and the steps per second is equal to revolution per minute multiplied by steps per revolution divided by 60. For example, if the step angle is 2 degree, then then how many steps per revolution? Then 360 divided by 2, it will be equal to 180 steps per revolution. One more important element we will require when 8051 microcontroller is interfaced with the stepper motor, that is ULN2003. This is a high voltage, high current Darlington transistor array. Each ULN2003 has 7 NPN Darlington pairs. It can provide high voltage output with a common cathode diodes for switching the induction loads. This is the diagram where 8051 microcontroller is interfaced with the unipolar stepper motor. The four windings, that is A, B, C, D, are interfaced with the port pin P1.0, P1.1, P1.2 and P1.3 of the 8051 microcontroller, and a power supply is given to the stepper motor and ULN2003 as well as to the 8051 microcontroller. And depending upon the current supplied to this unipolar stepper motor windings, that stepper motor will rotate in the clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise direction. Let us see the program for a stepper motor in the clockwise direction. As you can see here, this is the start of the program, this is the end of the program. In this program, we have implemented the wave mode of stepper motor in the clockwise direction. In the wave mode of the stepper motor, the four steps are like four windings, that is A, B, C, D. Those four windings and the four steps, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. In the wave mode of stepper motor, unipolar stepper motor, the current will be supplied to only one electromagnet, and that's the reason first one winding will be activated, and after that this 3 will be 0, 0, 0. Then in the second step, that one will be given to that current will be supplied to the next winding, and then these remaining windings will be 0, 0, and a stepper motor will rotate in the clockwise direction. Then at this third step, the current will be supplied to the next winding, and other windings will be 0, 0, 0, and in the last stage the current will be supplied to the A, and the B, C, D windings will be 0, 0, 0. In this manner, that in the wave mode of stepper motor, the current will be supplied and it will rotate. Once the current is supplied to A, again it can be rotated, and again the sequence will start from first to fourth. Okay. As we have interfaced our stepper motor with the port 1 of 8051 microcontroller, the step sequence, that is this first step, is supplied to the P1 first, and after that the 2 will be supplied in the hexadecimal form. If you don't want to put this hexadecimal number, you can write here 0010. Then delay is called. After that, the next one, that is current will be supplied to the third winding, that is 0100, which is 04 hexadecimal, and in the last the current will be supplied to the fourth winding, that is A, and in the hexadecimal form this is 08, and again it will rotate continuously. Okay. Now let us see how the delay is calculated. Here we are not going to give any delay, as we want that that stepper motor should continuously rotate without any delay, and that's the reason that R0 and R1 are supplied with the values 0, 0, and unless and until we stop the rotation, that stepper motor will rotate in the clockwise direction. And if you want to rotate that in the anti-clockwise direction, then at the first step, that at at the first state 08 will be supplied to the P1, and after 08 04 will be supplied to the P1, and after that 02 will be supplied to the P1, and 01 will be supplied to the P1. Then your stepper motor will rotate in the anti-clockwise direction. So I hope you have understood how we have interfaced 8051 microcontroller with stepper motor. For unit number 6, I have used the 8051 microcontroller and embedded systems using assembly and C by M.A. Mazidi and J.C. Mazidi. If you want to see more details, then you can refer that book. Uh, okay, so we'll stop here. If you have any doubt you can discuss with me. So we'll meet in the next lecture. That is the last point of this unit number 6. 8051 interfacing with data memory and program memory. Okay, thank you.